I would now like to invite Ayan Acharya on stage from the batch of 2017 to deliver the valedictorian speech.
Wait, just dim the light. Okay. Okay, hi. Good evening to those who I can see and those who I can't. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, thank you so much. It feels great to be finally graduating. I've been working for a year now. Around I think 24th May is when I got placed. So feels great to be back with familiar faces. Before I begin, I would just like to say I'm a bit of a jittery speaker, so don't expect lyrical words when I talk. But yeah, as for the experience, there's nothing that I would say that you haven't been told already, because we all know we are in the midst of the luminaries of the business. But there are some things that that's great. There are some things that in the past 11 and now to be very soon 12 months of my working with Sportstar, The Hindu, I've realized that I'd like to share. First of all, the first day, first class I joined NSoJ. The reason was that Bangalore had a very thriving cricket culture. And right from the day I started playing the game, and then eventually had to move on to writing about it because well, to put it in the words of my coach then, I was just too fat to continue playing. So I had to start writing. And ever since that day, I wanted to be a cricket writer, not necessarily a reporter. Reporting just happened because it allowed me to indulge both my interests. And so one fine day, I was just going through, I graduated from Simbi, so I was going through my options, what can we do after college, like we all do. So that's when I came across NSoJ. I realized they had a man going by the name of Vedam Jaishankar, and then I just went, I had heard about him, read his articles, but I just went through the entire CV. I'm like, damn, I have to do this. So we went through it, and a year later, I would say I haven't regretted it, in that I am right where I want to be, at least the platform that will allow me to diverge into different paths. I still remember, I think the first outdoor assignment, the outdoor cricket assignment that I had was courtesy Vedam sir. So me and one of my colleagues, Sabya, we had gone to Hubli to cover a PKL match. And I had this, I still have, but only that the profession doesn't allow you to write too many words at once. I used to love writing 1,000, 2,000 word pieces. So I remember the first match I covered, I wrote some 500 words. So I was damn impressed with myself. I was like, oh, this is good, 500 words, that's a good start. I gave it to him, he went through it, and his exact words, and I've been actually rehearsing this because I knew a day would come and I have to deliver this, and I wanted to share it. So his exact words are like, it's good, but I think who's going to read it? It's too long, man. Just give it to your mother or your girlfriend, they will just probably read it. Apart from that, chop it down. So I asked him nicely, chop it down to how much, sir? Like 350 words. And then in that moment, I was like, how can you say everything inside 350 words? I gave it to him. He showed it to me. I still didn't believe it. 1 year down the line, I'm still getting there. It's a difficult task, but I think that's the time when I realized just how time-bound, word-bound this entire profession is. And it's, again, one more learning rather, was again that I got from him and Balram sir, Timothy sir, everyone at NSoJ, was that you can't call it a profession simply because it's just mad work, because it's travel, it's weird hours, you don't get sleep for too long, at least not when you start off. I haven't slept for more than 4 hours in the past 2 weeks covering IPL on the run, but it's what I want to do. It's what I dreamt of doing, and thanks to these guys, I'm able to do that. But yeah, so one advice, I still think I'm just too young in the profession to be going around preaching things, but one advice to people who are going out, as Balram sir said, there's a lot of glamour that comes with it. You'll be brushing shoulders. Yesterday, I was just sitting there, row 5 in the Chinnaswamy press box, and right behind me was Sunil Gavaskar. It's something that I've seen on TV. It's something that I've always dreamt of being in the same space, and here you was talking to people. So it's very easy to get carried away by all of it. And to be honest, I also have at different points in time. But it's very important to know that as a reporter, your job is to, as Sir said, contextualize all the information you give. And as one of my colleagues in the slides said, the matter of the matter matters the most. So it's not just what you write, it's how you write it as well. And also, don't pigeonhole yourself into one beat. And I started paying more attention to it when it came from someone like Vedam sir again, who has covered different sports. So I was after cricket, but after joining the Hindu, the Sports Star, I realized that the more sports you cover, the different sports you cover, the more scope you have in terms of getting jobs with different organizations. So apart from that, I think NSoJ is a great institute. It's still in its infancy, in the sense we're still growing, the number of students, the kind of courses we're offering. But it's a great platform for budding journalists or other people who want to join the profession. I am working with people who have a background in economics and have ended up pursuing journalism just because, in their own words, it's fun and exciting. It really is. Trust me, it gives you a different kind of high. And I'm glad I chose NSoJ and ended up being where I am. So to all the people here who would be setting out looking for jobs, it's a tough world, it's cutthroat competition, but I wish you all the best and hope you get jobs, get placed wherever you want to. Yeah, thank you so much.